My homie being sus, breaks up. Does he know I noticed? Does he want some? Call my homie being sus, don't get caught. Tell his girl we're just chilling while I taste him. Call my homie.
Hello, besties.
Hello.
Welcome to So Rude.
I'm here with the so seductive, sensual, sebaceous Seb Argo.
And I'm here with the dynamite dynamo.
Love that.
Dingo.
Oh.
Diongo.
Hey.
DionYorkie, everyone. Cheers.
Chin, chin.
What are you drinking? Is that rosé?
Well, let's just say you're Fifi, I'm DD.
Oh.
DD delicious on my coconut water.
Oh, that's the one, the only one.
Yes, so this is we found it here in Florida with Florence. Oh my god. Well,
We're going to get to that
get
in
to
a
that.
second.
There's a lot. This podcast is going to be ratty.
Yeah, because...
But yes, my organic coconut water. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, what do you drink?
You love going in and about coconut water.
I know. I didn't want to make that too long this time.
I'm drinking just a latte. It's Cafe Bustelo. Our
Cafe
friend,
Bustelo.
our bestie Joa got us on the Cafe Bustelo.
And by
train.
us, we mean you.
Me. Yeah, it's a Cuban coffee, but it's so good. And honestly, it's like potent. One time I made it for Ela, our other bestie, and in my machine, our Keurig machine, I pressed strength all the way up, and I gave it to her, and she was having palpitations. She was like,
With the Cafe Bustelo?
with Cafe Bustelo full strength.
So it's like,
So
it's got a kick.
I think let's just say it's
Because are we giving like...
Problematic.
Are we saying it's like Starbucks coffee is kind of like watered down weak?
well, no, yeah. Everyone
Comparatively
says,
speaking?
everyone says Starbucks coffee is like the shit of the coffee. Like they grab the rest, like whatever is left of the ground.
It's like a wiener dog.
Yeah, I don't know how coffee works, but like they say it's kind of like the hot dog of coffees.
Ew.
And Cafe Bustelo, like Cuban coffee or Colombian coffee, is like the filet mignon.
Filet
of
mignon.
steaks of meats.
Oh, well, I'll have to try Cafe Bustelo sometime. No, I got my final vocals next week. But I just think that I do believe that because Starbucks coffee gives me a little bit of a headache.
Yeah, like maybe it has something. Well, like, cause depends what you get. If it's like very sweet,
Right.
Like if I get a frap at Starbucks, I like have diarrhea immediately, just because it's so much sugar and I feel so bloated.
Ugh. And if you're watching this on the full video episodes, which you can get all 3 seasons on patreon.com/Sebastian, parts of the episodes on my YouTube channel, you'll see that Mocha is licking his Grinch right now because Miss Angie washed it yesterday and Mocha likes it dirty. So he's putting in the work to get it back to that point.
He's like, why is it spicy right now? It's the soap, Mocha. It's the soap.
No,
But there has been a lot of things happening. Like, I feel like there was some things happening last week, but, like, they're not worth talking about anymore.
Well, let's take it back a second. Take it back to we are in Florida because we just flew here from Mexico.
Yeah.
We got here on February 3rd. Was there anything in Mexico that happened?
Yeah, because there was, like, because we were delayed one week of the podcast, so we didn't talk about Nicki and Megan Thee Stallion's thing going on, which I don't understand, but, like, let's just say
care about.
his.
Yeah.
So moving up, crossing that off the list.
We're not going up on our Bigfoot today.
Yeah, we have
the story in the airport that we must touch on.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's start there. Yeah, because whatever we forgot, I guess it wasn't that important.
And if it is, it'll come up.
Yeah.
So we start with February 2nd. So we went to see Gloria Trevi. I don't know if we talked about that.
Yeah.
I think we did. So then after Gloria Trevi, we were on our concert kick. And I was like, I want to see someone else live in Mexico. Oh my God. Trixie and Katya. Which, you know. If you know me, I do love me some Trixie and Katya.
The drag queens.
It's a drag queen.
Which I was excited because I've been to drag queen shows, like stand-ups.
We saw Jinx and Dela.
We saw
the performance of all the queens doing like the lip sync extravaganza with Violet and Gottmik and Rosé.
And Candy Muse. No, but we saw the one that she's always mad. What's her name?
She's always mad.
Oh, I'm Italian and Latino and mad.
Oh, of course, Bianca Del Rio.
Yeah.
She was
she was so funny, and like that's why I like, because I really like stand up like drag queens because they're so funny.
Yeah, so we were very excited. We left February 3rd for Mexico, and then February 2nd we're like, holy crap, Trixie and Katya are here. So I look and there's only tickets in the back. And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to pay. Like, the tickets are kind of expensive for the back row. Like, meh. Then I'm like, Seb says, oh, check StubHub. So I go on StubHub. And this
episode is sponsored by, I'm kidding.
No, more like
but if y'all want to
scammed by.
Sponsor.
They literally Scammeroni does. They said in section, like the VIP section, they had tickets. So I'm like, oh my God, I paid double the price that they were on the regular website for the VIP. And then we're waiting to get our tickets. 4 days before the show, we get our tickets. And I'm like, wait a damn minute. These are not CVIP. These are C1 in the back.
Yeah, because there's like, it was stupid because there's a section, like the VIP section was like VIP A, VIP B, VIP C, and so on. But then there was also a section all the way in the back that was C and C1. And then, no, there was a section all the way in the back that was C1. So then we get our tickets and it says section C1, row C. And I'm like, huh?
So, yeah,
that's like cool. In the back, in the third row. I was like,
this is bamboozled.
I was like, that is
so rude.
And I was like, well, I'm going to get up on my big foot and message them right now.
Yeah.
So we go on to StubHub and I say, I would demand a refund. At first they were like, well, we can get you comparable seats. So I was like, can you get me my VIP seats or not? They said no. So I said, okay, refund me. Yeah. Which, by the way, they refund me short circuit $12 less.
Really?
Yeah, it was $2.42 Canadian or something, and they gave me back like $2.30.
The dollar amounts change or something.
I think it was service fees bullshittery.
Oh.
But I let it slide. At least we got back
yeah, so that show was supposed to be on February 2nd, and then on February 3rd we left for Orlando.
So I'm like
sad.
Like, I love Trixie, don't get me wrong, but like Seb said, we're kind of there for the comedy.
Yeah.
And I feel like I don't know, in a sense, Katya has a more natural flow of comedy, so I was more excited to see Katya live just for that reason. So then, little do we know, the fates had something to serve us up.
Yeah, because I am a mastermind.
And you mastermind all the time.
Yeah.
We're in the line.
We're checking in at the airport.
The check-in lady beside us, as we're literally giving our lady the passports, she goes, Siguiente. She's
like, next.
Yeah, she realizes the person's not speaking Spanish, so she says, next. And then we look to go, hello, she's calling you.
I turn her around, I'm like, oh my God, this dumbass bitch. I'm like.
And it's not only the one and only Katya waiting, blissfully not paying attention to the lady. And we're like, it's your turn. And we're like, and then I literally had at the same moments before I'm putting in like these earplugs I have that minus 26 decibels. So I didn't realize how loud I was being and impulsively said, not Katya being on our flight.
And I was about to say next, but then I saw that it was Katya and I was like, the fig was too sad to speak.
Yeah.
I'm like,
and I was not subtle. She definitely heard me say Katya because she was like, you could tell she was like, come on, lady, hurry up. I don't need a photo with these fags right now. And then immediately, once the girl finished checking her in, she put on her glasses and like bolted to the gate.
Oh, I was shook. I was like, because I turned around, I'm like, and he was like, and I'm like, and my parents are like, what's that? And I'm like, it's a drag queen we're going to see. And they're like, and we were like,
And we're like looking up her on Instagram to show Seb's parents who it was. And I'm just like, Seb, should we get a photo? But like, I feel like I listened in the podcast, their podcast, that like they were talking about how like they don't really like being approached in the airport. So like I feel like as a true fan I shouldn't. But then I also want to be like, hey, you might hate me for this, but like, can I get a photo?
Because it's not like just randomly in the airport. It was checking into the flight, which is where you have your passport and all your like secret documents out.
It just feels
like,
intrusive.
Yeah, it's like if I go in the bathroom, which we have a weird luck of running into celebrities in places where you shouldn't ask for a photo. Because last week it was Glenn Powell
in the bathroom.
This time was Katya.
Yeah,
it's like, can we run into Taylor Swift in a public place where we can ask for a photo and talk and become besties? Maybe.
Come on now. So I was like so itching close because I was like, I do really love Katya. Like it'd be cool to have a photo with her. But I am a big believer in like some things you should just experience in the moment. Like in concerts, I tend to like try not to record a lot because I just want to like take it in. And I feel like that is like more of an enjoyable experience for me. So it was more fun to just kind of be like, oh, she's right there.
Yeah. Like we're co-workers.
Exactly.
Clowns. We're party clowns. So all of us are party clowns.
As fellow gamers, celebrators.
And then we flew here pretty non-eventful. We've been like
Mocha was an
Atlanta for a
angel on
few
the plane.
days. And then
Mocha had his first high experience. Mama was high in the clouds.
Yeah, usually when we fly with Mocha, we don't give him any meds or anything because the first time our vet gave us meds.
But it was more like a placebo med. She thought that if we gave it to Mocha, we would feel placebo calm or something. Because he was dynamite on that shit. It did not work.
But this time, he was gone.
Mexico gave him the good drugs.
Because even the way he barked, you could tell that he's like, oh. And usually he's like, but this time he's like,
Mocha's a little, as you can tell, a little diva-saurus. When you put him, they always go like, put him under the seat. And by the way, they start this new thing in Mexico where I think it's probably everywhere now, where they zip tie the bag closed.
Yeah, they want to zip tie it. So don't let that happen.
No,
because if there's an emergency, you're not gonna
be able to get into your
you don't have time to break the zip tie.
Because what if your poor baby is choking on something in the bag?
What if he needs water? What if he's like hyperventilating?
It's really like it should be illegal. So ours had 3 zippers. So I was like, she zip locked one, and I was like zip tied one, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna ensure she doesn't zip tie the other ones. She didn't, but if she tried to zip tie everything, I would have caused a ruckus.
Yeah.
And said, this is inhumane, and this shall not be happening on this day, or you shall be providing me with scissors on the flight.
Absolutely.
Ma'am. So that happened. And then they're like, put him under the seat. And we put him under the seat, but Mocha he's dedicated to the cause. Like, he will continue barking forever if he's under that seat. So at some point during the flight, we have to sneak him onto our lap. One way or another, we have to, or the entire flight is going to find a way to stab us.
But this time, we didn't even have to take him out.
No, he was an angel.
Yeah.
So we ended up to sneak him. Thankfully, no one was in the seat in between us. So we put his bag there. And then once he's at a level, and eye level with us, he's like, okay, I'm being treated as an equal, as I should.
Yeah.
I will be quiet now.
Wants. He's like, I'm part of the union.
Yeah, truly. And he had, Miss Angie served him up a nice condo. So his bag, the sides opened up like a 8-person tent.
Yeah.
Iconic. So he could spread out, and he loved it. And I literally tried to get him out of the bag, and he wasn't having it.
Yeah, he was like, no, I'm good.
The drugs are hitting.
I
have
can't feel my
condo,
legs.
and I'm in the union. So, honey, I'm staying put. So it was a really good flight. No food, just nuts.
Yeah, because it was a short flight too.
2.5 hours, which, I can survive 2.5 hours without the comp meal. But they didn't take off. They had us locked on that
so
runway
it was like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, that's probably the worst thing when you're in the plane, in the runway, not moving for an hour. Because
I've had it
I'm fine in the air for 5 hours or whatever, but if I'm on the runway and there's no movement, I'm like, this is a waste of everyone's day.
Yeah, I've had it be like they let you sitting in the runway for an hour.
And then tell you they have to switch lanes.
Yeah, and they're like, you know what? We're going to go back because the plane is about to explode or something, and then you have to go back. And then you're
like, I would have rather risked it for the biscuit.
2 more hours because you get out of that flight. You wait until you get the new flight.
Board
then you board again, and then you wait again. I'm like, girl.
No, at that point, I'm like, pass me the Dramamine.
Yeah. Oh, I think that's what happened when we were going to go to New York for Governor's Ball.
That was hilarious. They're like, gate 2, everyone runs to gate 2. Actually, gate 54.
No, because, at first we were in the plane.
Actually, gate 99.
At first we were in the plane for like an hour. Then we got back. Then they're like, oh, the flight's canceled. They're like, never mind. It's going from gate 2, but only the people that get there. So everyone from the flight is like, ah!
It was straight up Home Alone madness. That was so funny.
I guess that's why you should always fly private.
Exactly.
Like Taylor.
So we're in Florida now. We touched down in Florida town. And, there's a lot of problems in Florida, but...
In Florida!
But do we love a good Universal Park? We do. We do. Do we hate Florida? We do. Do we like Florida parks?
I don't hate Florida. I just hate the Republicans in Florida.
Exactly. Like, they know what we're talking about.
Because it's kind of like Mexico. Like, everything in Mexico is amazing, but it's just like the government sucks.
Yeah. Like, we don't talk about politics on this channel because it's...
Oh, it's...
So rude.
And...
Problematic.
Because, it's like, why do humans have to ruin everything nice?
Yeah, why do the 1% of males have to be so crusty?
Yeah, ugh, man. Okay, let's get into the Grammys.
Man, before we touch down in Grammy Town, Let's talk about man. We saw this man. We love a good bike ride here in Florida. We saw this man pushing a baby, running.
Yeah.
Which is like a service.
He
If you're a
was
father
running.
or a mother, run with your child.
Yeah, running, pushing the, what's it called? The baby carrier. I was
just
like,
giving
wow,
fitness.
yeah.
Giving 10K on the day.
2024 is for hot dads.
So we're biking, and I just like don't register that this guy's running really fast. And the second we pass him, in my head, I'm like, oh, we're like way ahead of him now. So I turn to Seb and I'm like, is he hot? And Seb's like, I don't know. And I'm like, look. And Seb's like, what?
He's right here.
And I'm like, no, look. And then Seb's like, so I look, and then I'm like, oh yeah, he's literally still right behind us. He heard everything I just said.
Was he hot?
He was hot.
He was?
He was giving Zadi.
Was he kind of hot like the other guy that we saw running the other year? They were here with a mustache and shirtless.
Oh no, not that level. He was like me in 5 years.
Oh.
Muscle wise, hopefully.
Oh.
Hopefully in 1 year.
Yeah. I don't have that much time. I'm kidding. I do have a lot of time left.
Seb's patiently waiting for me and my music career to reach success because he's tired of not having a sucre papa right beside him.
So I can be a, what's it called? Trophy wife. I'm kidding.
You could never. You're too talented for that.
Thank you too.
Ting ting.
So yeah, we knew the Grammys were last Sunday. And I was like, I like watching the Grammys, but I don't want to get my hopes up because I know sometimes there's scammies that I'm always like, okay, like it's just like awards by like a bunch of random people.
It's, a little bit
problematic.
Because someone was saying like when Taylor won, is it, it's just her buying the award. It's stupid. But I'm like, do the celebrities buy the awards?
I don't think, because like I don't think she would want to buy the awards because she already has so many.
Yeah, why would you want to buy an award?
Like I think it's just like, obviously it's just subjective and there's so many random people that vote.
Yeah.
Because it's not just like 10, 20. I think it's like hundreds of people all around the world that are part of the Grammy committee.
Come on, I tell you.
But anyway, so they started with Taylor Swift switching all her profile photos to black and whites in the Midnights era.
So
and
we
I
all
was
knew
like,
something was going down.
Yeah, I just screamed. I was like, Dad, Reputation Taylor's version is coming out tonight. Oh, it's coming out tonight.
Then the website
crashed. Her TaylorSwift.com website crashed.
And the code was red herring.
And there was a code to red herring. And Dion's like...
So immediately when it was red herring, I was like, well, red herring means a distraction, which means it's not...
How did you know that? Did you look it up or did you already know that? Because
No, it's idea. Like a literary device.
Oh.
So I was like, okay, that means it's not Reputation. She knows she's probably going to win a Grammy tonight because she did so well with Midnights. Therefore, math in my head says, why would she not be iconic and release a new album in her speech?
And he said that, and I was like, oh, that'd be amazing, especially because she was wearing this little braid that she had been wearing lately in the recording studio. And I was like, that'd be amazing. But I don't know if, like, we're there yet. Like, it'd be too much to ask for me to say, I need a new album right now.
I just knew it would be.
And
something
then
in me was like, that's the wavelength we're entering.
Yeah, then she...
hit the carpet.
Fast forward to the Grammys. She's in the carpet wearing a white gown with black gloves. And I'm like, this is giving... not
new,
Reputation.
fresh.
Yeah, it's like black and white, but not Reputation.
And Seb's voice memoing Sio, our lovely friend, and they're talking about how it's like could be rep, whatever. And I'm like, y'all, I'm a makeup artist. That is not rep makeup.
Yeah,
this is a new album.
The hair and everything. I was like, ooh. And then she wins Grammy for Best Pop Vocal Album, which is the first time she gets it
ever.
Yeah, pop vocal. And then you could tell she was shook because even Jack Antonoff was like, what, really?
And people were like, but she can't sing. And to that I say, shut the fuck up, let me see you do better.
Yeah, like there was a lot of people talking on Twitter, on X, and it's just like, I have a tip. Here's a little challenge. If you don't like Taylor Swift, here's a little challenge for you. I know it's really hard, but try not listening to her music, or try not paying attention to her.
Try not leaving a hate comment.
Yeah, maybe that's going to save you so much energy.
Kanye West, but I don't really waste my time or energy discussing Kanye West, going onto Kanye West's profile and saying, I don't like you. That just doesn't seem logical to me.
I don't like Donald Trump, and ask me how many times I've gone and tweeted hate about Donald Trump in this year.
Never.
Tell me how many times I've been and stalked him and then said, oh, he's so ugly, he can't sing.
Never.
I don't care about him.
Yeah.
So if you really don't like someone and don't care about them, don't
move on.
Waste your time.
Yeah, we really need to stop with the culture, which we're really preaching to the choir because most people listening to this, you're icons.
Yeah.
But, like, you get it, I'm sure. But to the ones that don't, it's truly very much that. Like, let's be a little more self-aware that, like, all of us have opinions. That doesn't mean we should voice them.
Yeah.
If you have something nice to say, then say it. And if you don't, then move on to something else.
Because nobody cares.
Positivity is key.
Yeah.
And we need a little bit more of that. Like, it's just so much people so consumed in finding the things they want to complain about. And it's like, maybe go find a hobby, read a book, and touch grass.
And also,
I need to see
y'all are not professionals. Everyone's trying to be a professional, being like,
yeah, you're not an art critic.
oh, this is what she should have done. Oh, she doesn't know how to write. Oh, you can't announce an album at the Grammys. It's like, says who?
Yeah, dedicate 10,000 hours of your life to something significant and then talk.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
So she wins for that award and she gets on the stage and she's like, oh, this is my 13th Grammy. Immediately I was like, okay, she's going to say something. This is the 13th Grammy. And she says, so I want to tell y'all about a secret I've had for 2 years. And then immediately I'm like, wait, 2 years? It's not a secret. What? And she's like, my brand new album. My brain.
No Reputa.
Yeah.
Reputa will have to wait.
And she said, the Tortured Poets
Department.
It's taking some time for me to remember the name.
A little subtle shade to the Tortured Men's Society.
Yeah. So her ex, Joe Alwyn from England, had a group chat like 2 years ago. He said in an interview that he had a group chat with Paul Mescal, which is another actor.
Joe, let's be honest. Keep your mouth quiet, girl.
And the group chat was called the Tortured Man Club. Which is like, I'm so happy she's no longer dating someone that would have a group chat called the Tortured Men Club.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce would have a group chat called The Dogs or something.
It's called
funny.
Let's Get Ready to Rock.
Yeah, let's party, something like that. Which is like,
yeah,
you're not tortured man.
No, like we're not playing the victim here on this day.
You're an actor, Hanny.
Yeah.
Ugh. But anyways.
It was giving the theme of the night. Like when Miley was like, I started, but I did. Because I had to.
Yeah. I didn't want to fight, but we did. I didn't want to leave you, but I
had
to. Oh, Miley was so good too.
So then she threw shade because I guess her parents had a messy divorce and she's sort of like, you know, supporting her mom, queen that she is. And her mom got remarried or something and she went to the wedding?
So Miley's mom got remarried to the actor from Breaking Bad, which is way hotter than Bobby Ray Cyrus.
So Miss Noah and Miley's brother were like kind of, I guess, getting mad and going against Miley for supporting her mom because they're on the dad's side, which is like, don't pick sides. Don't bring down her mom. Her mom is amazing. And then Miley said in her speech, like, she made sure to say thank you to everyone, including her mom, and she said her sister, which I think she's hinting at her sister Brandy, saying, like, I'm not thanking my dad, I'm not thanking Noah, and I'm not thanking my brother. And so she was like, and I don't think I'm forgetting anyone, but I did forget my underwear. So nobody really caught the shade in the moment, but then afterwards people were like, wait a minute.
It was so funny.
That was shade.
I love her so much. And I'm glad that she
P-E-T-T-Y,
got her 2 Grammys.
Yeah, she deserves.
And I think it was great also that it was at this time because it was when she, like, this song, I feel like it means so much to her and so many people. Like, it's like, I can buy myself flowers.
It's such a sign of the times that the song did so well. Because, yeah, you could tell it as, like, that's what I love about artists like Taylor and Miley who actually write their lyrics. Because you can tell it's echoing from their soul.
Yeah.
And you could feel through the lyrics, like, even through the sonic sounds, it makes you feel exactly what Miley was experiencing.
Yeah.
And, like, I was going through, like, a sense of betrayal writing my album lately, and that song was a huge factor in, like, me keeping my head up because it just has like the message she was trying to get across, she did it in such a succinct way and such a beautiful way. She deserves everything.
And then she
got her flowers,
yeah,
baby.
she got herself flowers by the Grammys.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing, iconic. And then also in the Grammys, we had little Jay-Z moments. He won an award, the Dr. Dre award or something.
Right.
And he goes on stage. And I was kind of lost for a second. I was like, what's going on?
I think he was lost.
Yeah, I think everyone was lost in the room. I was like, but because like, see, a lot of people were saying, oh, Taylor was so classless for announcing an album.
Which, don't tell Taylor, don't tell a woman what she can do with her acceptance
in her
speech.
acceptance speech for her award.
It's her time that she earned.
Yeah, someone tweeted was like, Taylor Swift is like that friend that announces she's engaged at somebody else's wedding. I'm like, girl.
It was her moment.
Yeah, last night's Grammys were her wedding. She
and
got Album of the Year.
A music award show.
And Pop Vocal Album.
Yeah. Let's also acknowledge that people were like, oh, yeah, it was so good of Jay-Z to say that. And it's like, no. So you have a problem with a woman uplifting herself and her career, but you don't have a problem with a man tearing down artists.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's like, it wasn't necessary. When he said, like, some artists that were nominated don't deserve to be nominated, it's like, at least say, direct who you're talking about. Like, if you're gonna, like, be petty and be like, some of y'all, like, just say, blah, 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 doesn't deserve to be nominated. Like, at least own it, bitch. Mm-hmm. I hate when people piss in my face and tell me it's raining.
Yep.
Like, tell me it's piss, bitch.
Like, how about you take that time to say thank you for your award, talk about your career, whatever, about you, as Taylor did about her.
Yeah.
But instead, you feel the need to tear other people down in order to bring some sort of attention and awareness to your own negativity.
Because it's kind of like...
It's so pitiful. Yeah. It's so shameful.
It's just like...
It's embarrassing.
Him is just like the other people on X. Because it's like... Instead of acknowledging that there's a problem with the Grammys or something and that's it, they acknowledge a problem by tearing other artists down. And it's like, that just loses credibility to whatever you're saying because it just makes you look like an angry asshole. Mm-hmm. Do you want to be an angry asshole or do you want to be fighting a good fight, bitch?
And it's like, you clearly didn't watch your wife's documentary that just came out, Love, because she was talking about how she has to work so much harder to maintain her image as an artist, as a female artist, whatever it may be. And then you go up there and speak for her, put words in her mouth that she didn't want there.
Making like, her image your own.
When no, that's exactly what she's against. She was probably like just staring at him like, God fucking.
She was like, oh.
And like, she's good. She has a bajillion Grammys. Like, yeah, she's good. She's not up there complaining. So why are you?
Because again, it's like you give the Grammys the value you want to give them. Like,
yeah,
it's an object. This could be a Grammy.
Yeah, like you can't pack it up in a U-Haul and take it with you when you're gone, Macklemore.
Exactly. But then, what else happened? Oh, Celine Dion made an appearance.
I was gonna cry because literally we were making the bed, Seb and I together. We make our bed together. No, we were making the bed and we were like, oh, let's manifest that Selena gets better. Celine. It's too late for Selena. Not Gomez, the other one.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I know.
R.I.P. But Celine Dion, we were like, yeah, hopefully she like is not paralyzed anymore. That'd be nice. And then she comes out like, hey, I'm better. That was like,
yeah, because they said I saw on X that they were like, oh, there's gonna be an icon, like a secret icon coming up tonight, and like, I never thought it would be her. And then she just comes out walking. I was so happy. I was like, because I didn't.
And you could feel it because in a room of like many people who in LA may be like a little fake and may like put a guard up with their true emotions and authenticity, you could feel it even through the screen that like everyone was like,
yeah, everyone was so happy to see her. Everyone like was cheering and everything. I was like, mm. And then she comes out to present
beautiful
Album of the Year, which I was like, I wanted it to be Midnight's because it's like so amazing. Midnight's is so good. Oh, I fucking love Midnight's. But
and that's like what I was talking about with you is there's a way to not compare and tear each other down. Like the word robbed in itself is so negative. It's like, you can only have one winner no matter what. So the chance of the person you want to win winning is low. So just be happy that someone you like got nominated. That is an honor in itself.
Exactly. Yeah, because I was always like, I was literally like, well, I don't
Like
think
you said, it's
Midnight's
just the Grammys. Not that deep.
Yeah, I was like, I don't think Midnight's is gonna win because she won last time with Folklore.
Right.
So like, it's probably gonna take a while until she wins again. But let's be honest, her artistry is undeniable. But yeah, it's like if she hadn't won, like it's like you have to see it more like as a fun thing. Like it's like, oh yeah, fun awards, not like
I guess yeah.
do or die. Like I don't know, some people on X really get into it and like they write these dissertations like 50 tweets long, and it's like, girl, don't you have something better to do with your life?
It's like there's actual real issues going on in the world. This is just an award show. It's
And
supposed to be
there was-
entertainment. It's supposed to take the edge off of like the toughness of life.
Yeah, it's
and then
music,
you're making it fucking like
not
what?
fun for anyone.
It's
And people
dramatic.
go like, oh, they're just praising a mediocre artist. It's like, Taylor Swift has made like 9 albums in the past
And
5
like you
years.
you just learned the word mediocre last night.
And you can't even spell it.
like, come on, girl.
And it's like she's been doing so many albums, so many songs, so many a world tour. Like it's like I don't think that's mediocre.
No,
like what are you
I know.
doing then?
And then they try pulling like they're just because these people negativity spiraling masterminds, like that's all they're obsessed with. They literally are like, oh, it's what's that new word I learned last night? It's quantity. There's no quality. I'm like, girl, yeah, there can also be quantity and quality. Surprise,
Because
you
it's
can have
like,
both.
because how she said it, it was perfect. It's like Taylor goes on stage to accept the award, and she's like, I'm so happy right now, but this amount of happiness I feel when I finish a song, or when I crack a bridge, or when I'm rehearsing with my dancers. And it's like, yeah, because it's like you can tell she loves what she's doing.
Which is the message I'm saying. Like,
that's why she keeps making albums.
people need to focus on their own passions,
Like, I'm
their
sorry,
own
your
shit,
fave-
and find your own happiness. Because that's the problem with people. People are so outwardly projecting shit that no one's these like the negative trolls. They're not looking inward,
Yeah.
and you're not going to be happy with life until you start looking inward. And
'Cause I
Taylor
think-
has cracked the code on looking inward. That is why she's able to write so much music, because she is so in touch with who she is.
And I think they put too much importance on what others think about their favorite pop queens.
Exactly.
So they see like, oh, my pop queen stopped making music and just has a makeup line. I wish she would make music like as much music as Taylor because she's so good. And then it's just like, well, I'm gonna hate on Taylor because Rihanna's not releasing music. It's like, huh? It doesn't make sense, honey.
It's a comparative culture. It's so toxic.
Yeah, it's like just focus on who you like, and if you don't like someone, just don't focus on them. It's not that hard.
It is so very.
So rude.
But yeah, she accepted the award, and I was crying, clapping, and I was so excited about the new album.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's
What do you
lyrically,
think?
I do love a good folklore. I think it's some of the best lyrics of her entire career. Same with Midnight's, and I think this album is going to top all of those lyrically. And I'm a lyric
yeah, it has poets in the
whore.
title.
Exactly.
But also, let's go.
I
to
can't
the
believe
little-
Florence is in it. The very fact, because we're biking along and I'm like, well, it's poets, so it's going to have collaborations. So the fact that she threw Florence in there in post, I'm interested to see how that goes. But yeah, I love Florence and the Machine so much, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Post Malone. But like, let's go through the track list because it was like giving me a heart attack, honey. We were at dinner yesterday and she just released it. The first one is Fortnite featuring Post Malone, which is like, is it gonna be about Fortnite?
The game?
Maybe that was Joe's favorite video game. because he
Maybe
had nothing
it'll
else to
have like
do.
a subtle nod to that, if that's something. But I think it's
what
going
does
to be a bit more
Fortnite mean?
elevated.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be about Fortnite.
No,
The video game.
a fortnight is 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Like a fortnight. Like it happened in a fortnight.
Oh, okay. So maybe that's about how their relationship started. In 2 weeks, it got so serious.
It all happened in a fortnight.
Fortnite.
Fortnight.
Fortnite.
Happened in a fortnight.
Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Fortnite. Okay, yeah, we have to say how they're gonna go. Okay, the second one, the Tortured Poets Department.
Okay.
It's a title track.
It's gonna be. Should have been careful what you did with the, because now you're 'Cause now we write about it in the torture poets department.
I think it's gonna be like, that's what you get when you mess with the tortured poets department.
Got the chairman, got the secretary and the intern. Now there's a couple lessons that you gotta learn.
Okay, the third one. My boy only breaks his favorite toys. I love that title because it sounds so like...
So
Because
shady,
it's
I
like,
love it.
yeah, it's so shady because like he's a little boy. He only breaks his favorite toys because he broke my heart, and that was his favorite
And he
toy.
treated her like a toy, an object.
Yeah.
An object to be maneuvered and manipulated.
Because my boy
My
only breaks
boy.
his favorite toys.
My boy
only
hangs out with his
pose.
boys.
Oh.
Crying about little things, playing on the little swings. Oh, it's my boy, my
My boy only breaks his favorite toys. Oh, that was good.
That was good.
Okay, fourth, down bad. 'Cause I'm down bad for this boy.
I think it's gonna be like, he can't stand. I'm down bad for the life I had. I'm down bad.
Oh, she's down bad for the life she had before she was. And then that brings us to track 5, where she's like, you know what? I'm packing my things and I'm leaving. So long, London.
Oh, okay.
So long, London.
So long, London. No longer wondering what it would have been like if I was
British. So long, London. Armageddon.
Gonna tear down these walls and be stunting on London.
Which is crazy because she went from London boy to so long, London, honey.
Maybe it's gonna have the same chord progression as London Boy.
And she'll be like, you know, I can take you back to America or something.
She'll be like, sorry, I ran you over with my scooter.
Okay, next one is, but Daddy, I love him. Which is a nod to her favorite film, which was The Little Mermaid, because she dressed up as the Little Mermaid for her 30th
Oh
birthday.
yeah, because she says, Daddy, I love
Or
you.
something. So she says, but Daddy, I love him. So which makes you think that her parents not like him?
Well, I think it's more like they saw that he was hurting her.
And she's like, but Daddy, I love him. But how's that going to go?
It's gonna be like, my daddy said he stole my voice. I said I had no choice. Daddy, I love it.
Oh, my daddy says I have no voice. Better, voice.
Not allowed to look at other boys. Gotta run to the limo when I leave the noise.
Daddy, I love him. I have no idea how this is going to sound, honey.
Imagine we
Okay,
got one of them exactly right.
I know.
We're like, oop.
Next one is Fresh Out the Slam.
Oh, also we're gonna say I'm still like, I'm getting back to Canada in a week and then hopefully gonna finish my album a week within us landing and then figuring out release and stuff. But it's really weird because we were in Mexico a few weeks ago and I was like, okay, I want it to release around my birthday, April 3rd. Okay, April 5th might be a bit too soon. Because I'm going by the Fridays. April 15th, I don't know, okay, I think maybe like April 19th. And then she goes and says she's releasing it on April 19th.
Y'all are connected.
Crazy.
Extremely rude, y'all. Let's pop it open.
Okay, here we go. It is time to reveal a
Track from Dion's debut album, self-produced.
So if you didn't know, every week on the pod, we are using this little thing. It has numbers on each ball. Just like, inspired by Queen Taylor, because she did this for the Midnight's reveal. And each number is associated to a song I have in my notes app, which I will get while you chat.
So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I say how many balls we have left?
Well, there's 13 tracks. We've already obviously Bitter, and we released 2 others in the previous episodes. Go check those out. But there's more balls than numbers, so we could come up short. But I'm gonna do 2 if we come up short, just because. Ooh, 2 came out.
2 came out.
Because there was already irrelevant. Anyways, so this one is a bust.
Oh, this
Put that-
one's the next one.
Put that there. Let's see.
We have a number. We have a name.
I don't know if I'm ready to reveal this one yet.
Which one is it?
The one.
Oh.
So let's
Oh,
see
but I think that was a sign.
a sign of what? That I should say?
No, like, of what you were saying earlier.
Okay, we'll put it back. Redo. Because that one is probably going to be the album title. So that one will be released later. Because originally the album title was also going to be Bitter, but I've been reflecting on that, and I think I'm changing the album title. Okay, this one we can do. Ooh. The number is 47161.
47161.
Which directly relates to the track title, You Know.
Do I know?
You Know.
Oh, you know.
You Know.
You know.
You Know is the title of song number 4. Well, maybe I'll end up doing this as the order of the track list. Who knows? We'll see. However they come out, besides the track list order.
See next week. Shout out to the Rainbow Clown Besties. Oh no, shout out to the Demonetized Besties. We love y'all so much.
Yes, we do. Shout out to the Rainbow Clown Besties over on patreon.com/Sebastian, where you can get full podcast episodes from season 1 to 3.
And shout out to the Sebastian Collectors. We love you so much. And we will
If you
see
don't want to
next
miss
week.
more of these amazing episodes, go to wherever you listen to podcasts and give us a 5-star rating. It does really help us out, and we appreciate it, so do it.
Love you, besties.
Love you. See you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.